Hi, boys and girls. Today in math, we're going to be talking about angles. Before we talk about angles, I want us to review our three new math vocabulary words that we learned from Tuesday. We learned an angle is the two sides of the shape that form the angle. So that is where they meet. And that's what we're going to talk about today too, angles. It's that area where the two sides meet inside. A vertex is the point where the two sides meet on the shape. So my vertex would be here on my triangle, here. Hi, just want to say hi, Blue? This is Blue. Say hi. Come up here. Can you see him? Come here. Come here. Come here. Sorry. Always heavy. Say hi, Blueberry. Hi. Always being shy. He won't look at you guys. He's too funny. Oh, and here's Boris. Come here, Boris. Look at Boris. Can you see Boris? Boris, come up here. Blue won't let him in now. Here's Boris. Say hi. Okay. All right. Get out of here. Bye. Bye. Go. Okay. Back to what we were talking about. Sorry. So our vertex is where the two sides meet of the shape. That's the point. Angles are the area inside here. All right. And then we have our side. It's all shapes are made up of a straight side. They have to be straight. They cannot be curved. Okay. And what I talked about real quick was a line segment, and a line segment is part of a line, and that's the side of your shape also. Last time we talked on Tuesday, as another quick review, we talked about triangles and how all triangles have three sides, and that prefix tri is in there, and we know that tri means three. Like if you're riding a tricycle, it has three wheels. And then we also talked about quadrilaterals, and I made a bunch of different four-sided shape, and a quadrilateral has four sides, and that prefix quad also, it means four. If you say I'm going to go ride the quad, that's a four-wheeler because it has four wheels, or if you have quadruplets, that means that you had four babies, okay? So those two prefixes, if you can remember that, it'll help you remember what shape you're talking about. Okay, so today we're going to talk a little bit more about angles. Hopefully you can see me. And we know, or we're going to know, that there are three types of angles. Let's see if you can see this. Okay. And shapes are made out of three types of angles. Our first one we're going to talk about is a right angle. And a right angle looks like a perfect L. It is 90 degrees. All right. And when I say 90 degrees, what we're talking about there is a straight line. I'm going to draw a straight line right here. A straight line is 180 degrees. All right. And if we cut that straight line right in half and go straight up, half of 180 is 90 degrees. I ran into that arrow. So this straight L is 90 degrees. So an example of some shapes that have right angles in them are squares and rectangles. So if you look at a square or a rectangle, if you see here, these are all 90-degree angles. See how those are completely straight? Well, as straight as Mrs. Wojcik can make them. Here's another right angle. 90 degrees. It's a perfect L. All right. Here's another one, and here's another one. All right. A rectangle also has four right angles. If you look at this shape, there's that perfect L. 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Okay. And then normally, if we were to be in class right now, we do motions to help us try to remember these three angles, because our goal is that you can identify these three different types of angles in a shape. So what I say when we do 90 degrees, I go make a perfect L like this if we're in the classroom. Okay, and this is 90 degrees, your perfect L. The perfect capital L shape is a 90-degree angle. The next one we're going to learn about is an acute angle. Now, acute angle, how I remember it is I go acute little angle. This is going to be my smallest angle. So an acute angle is anything, if this is 90 degrees right here, it's anything smaller than 90 degrees. So it could be your angle, if you have your perfect L, this is 90 degrees, an acute angle could be this one, or this one, or this one, okay? So it's anything less than 90 degrees, anything in this area, okay? And if you look when I mark this angle, how small it is, okay? This is a small angle. So I'll give you some examples of a shape with an acute angle. Okay, this angle right here is an acute angle, okay? If it were 90 degrees, it would be a perfect L, and it's smaller than that shape. So it's a cute little angle. This one right here is another acute angle, because if it was a straight L, it would go this way, and it would be a perfect right degree angle. It's not, it's less than that. It's a small angle. And then this last one here, I think this one is a right angle. Okay. It's kind of close because they're not real precise. And then my third angle we're going to learn about is an obtuse angle. And this one I always call like the big fat mama angle. Okay, this one has the most space. And this one is larger than 90 degrees. So if I take my black marker and I make a line here, and this would be my 90 degrees, do you see how that goes past the 90-degree mark and it's wider? It's wider than 90 degrees, okay? So that is my obtuse angle, and I call it the big fat angle. And when we do motions for these two, I also tell my kids, if we were in class, I would have you all stand up, and I would say, show me a right angle. And then you would make your perfect L right angle. And then if I said, show me a cute little angle, that would be anything. And so you can even make it with your hands. So if this is the perfect L, it's an acute angle's anything smaller. Okay, it's a cute little angle. And then our obtuse angle, if this is 90 degrees, our obtuse angle is anything wider than this 90 degrees. And then a straight line is 180 degrees. Okay, so I want you to show me your angles. You can go ahead and stand up. Okay, show me an acute angle. So that's your little angle. Show me an obtuse angle. So it's going to be your wide angle. Show me your right angle, perfect L, acute little angle here, obtuse, right, acute. Okay. So that's all we're basically going to talk about today are these three angles, right, acute, and obtuse angles. All right. And then next time we meet, I'll have some shapes up and we'll see if we can identify any of these angles in the shapes that I make next time. All right, guys. I know that's a lot and it's kind of confusing and it's hard for me to teach you this way with like you not here talking back to me, telling me, yeah, I get it. No, I don't. So, if you don't get it, it's okay. We're going to keep working with it. If you have any questions, you can Google it also. You can comment to me back if you're like, what in the world are you talking about? But I just introduced this. This is all brand new, and we will be revisiting. Okay, so if it's a little confusing, that's okay. Just try to remember right angle, 90 degrees is a perfect L, and acute angles, anything less than 90 degrees. So they're going to be little. Okay, if this is your right angle. Acute is anything in here. All right. And then your obtuse is anything larger than 90 degrees. Okay. So 3 new vocabulary words there for math. All right. Miss you guys. Bye-bye.